Hi everyone, this is my weekend energy video. Today I want to talk a bit about what's going on in relationship to sexual energy because that's something I've been picking up on a lot recently, especially the past few days, and I feel like that's going to be really strong this weekend as well. And so I want to talk a bit about the current sexual energy and specifically its relationship to the chakras right now. I feel like sexuality is very strongly connected to the heart chakra at the moment. And so I want to talk a bit about this. Um, this is a sexual discussion, so if that kind of stuff bothers you, maybe avoid this video because that I'm going to be going over that quite a bit. I'm going to start the video with channeling, and I'm going to talk a bit about how this sexual energy is connecting to what's going on in the astral realm right now. What I'm feeling is going on right now. Um, just the energy I've been picking up. So I'm not sure if any of you have noticed this recently, but if you have like energetically charged oils or sprays, I don't know if you've noticed yourself putting some of them on the lower four chakras and a lot of them on the higher three chakras, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. I've noticed myself doing that quite a bit lately, and I haven't really been able to figure out why until just now before I started this video. I started channeling and realized, I put the picture together and realized what's going on right now. So basically what I feel like we're doing with our twin flames and soulmates at the moment is, well, we're connecting with them very, very deeply and very strongly right now in the astral realm, telepathically in our dreams. And I feel like we're basically taking this love and the communication and the things that we're experiencing together astrally, and we're grounding it in the physical realm. So let's say in your dreams or just in meditation or whatever, you're connecting with your twin flame and they might send you this message of love, or they might have a message for you about something important that's going on right now that you need to know about. They might just be saying like, hey, I'm coming back now, I do love you. Just any sort of like deep intense telepathic communication. Like they're letting us know, I feel like astrally they're letting us know what they're going through and where they're at right now. And I've noticed that after I meditate lately, or sometimes just like after an intense dream, or just if I'm in meditation and I'm telepathically communicating with him, sometimes after I come out of meditation, I notice that I have the urge to to touch myself, and I feel like that's basically taking whatever I just learned in the astral realm, or whatever he just told me, whatever experiences and love we just shared and had together in the astral realm. I feel like touching myself is basically I'm taking all that love and I'm making it manifest in the physical realm. Um, communication is very strong astrally right now, and so I feel like our throat chakra, our third eye chakra, and our crown chakra, they're very strongly. I mean, the upper two chakras are, of course, always very connected to the astral realm, but I feel like our throat chakra is actually more active telepathically and in the astral realm right now than it is in the physical. Like we're communicating more astrally, and we're finding out more information in the astral realm right now and telepathically than we are in the physical realm. So the upper three chakras are just very connected. So I feel like what's happening is, when we're meditating and these three chakras are just they're so connected, and we're getting all this information. And then I think when we come out of meditation or we come out of the dream state, or we could, some of you might be going into trances and not really realizing it. But once you come out of that state, I feel like you've taken all that information from your your upper three chakras, and you've brought it down to the root chakra. And then when you touch yourself, I just get this visual of basically the upper three chakras taking this information down to the root chakra. And then once you come out of the trance or the dream or the meditation or whatever, you take this energy from the root chakra and you move it up to your heart chakra. And so when you touch yourself, this energy is, if that makes any sense, this energy is coming up through the heart chakra and being sent out through the heart chakra to your twin flame. to help things manifest in the physical realm and balance physically and astrally. You guys have probably noticed too that this sexual energy feels, it feels very romantic. It feels very pure, very real, very raw. It feels very it's I guess it's incorrect to say innocent, but almost. It's very pure energy. It's just pure love. And that's basically, that's a big part of it right now, is just, we're it's this manifestation of what we're experiencing with them in the astral realm, with all this love that we're sharing in the astral realm, and bringing it down to the physical, and making that, sending love to each other through sexual energy, through I don't know if that's making any sense to you guys, is that we're bringing it down, and then it goes down to our root chakra. And then when we touch ourselves, it's like we manifest everything that just happened in the astral realm, all the love we just experienced, all the love we just shared, all the communication we just had astrally. We're grounding that into the physical. We're making that happen in the physical realm, and it goes up through the root chakra, through the heart chakra, and we send out this love to them through the heart chakra. So basically, our sexuality at the moment it's connected to love. We're doing we're doing a lot with that right now. So if you feel led to do that, there's a good reason for it. My own twin flame accused me of doing sex magic on him, and when he was accusing me of that, I really didn't even know what sex magic was, and I looked it up a little bit, and I still, like, I've never like really looked into sex magic. You know what I mean? And I'm sure some of you are probably in the same boat, where you might have been accused of that and don't even know what they're talking about. Or, especially with twin flames, the telepathic communication is so strong that it's like you guys might be, if you do that, they might feel it, and they might be like, "Hey, why are you creating these thought forms and these energy bubbles, and why are you doing that and thinking about me?" I think, whether you would call this sex magic or something else, I think so many of us did this without even realizing what it was. I feel like a lot of us were just led in trances, or just telepathically led to do this, and telepathically led to bring all these spiritual energies down, and ground them and manifest them in the physical realm. And as female, or those in feminine energy, twin flames, we're very connected to our sexuality, to our bodies, and so we're using that to send them love, to send them this healing energy. I never have, and I never would use this energy to control anybody. So for those of you that have considered it, I wouldn't use that for this. Just, this is pure telepathic energy. This is just pure love. This is what your souls are experiencing astral right now, and it's just very pure. So again, don't, if you do get into this using sex to manifest things in your life, just never, I would never use it to control anybody. Just use it to send out healing, to send out love, to just to have all those romantic feelings come up, and have your good intentions and your love for this person all come up and manifest when you do that. Um, at this point, since I've been accused of doing, you know, black magic and sex magic or whatever, when I do touch myself and think about him, I telepathically communicate with him first. I'm like, is this okay? Like, are you okay with me doing this and thinking about you? And I wait to get a yes from him. So I recommend that too, only using this energy for pure loving intentions, making sure the other person in question still has their freedom, and telepathically asking them if this is okay, because then you've got their spirit's approval, so they're not going to pick up on you doing this and be like, oh my god, what are you doing, like, we're in separation, this isn't okay. Like, you're telepathically communicating, and you're making sure that you have the green light. And at this point, I only do that if I have the green light, if I feel his spirit's presence, um if I feel him telepathically around giving me the go ahead to do it, then that's the only time that I do it. And again, only with pure loving intentions. So let's get into the reading part of this. I'm being led to take a look at what's going on with the heart chakra. So let me start with that. I'm gonna light some sage here, just to cleanse the cards off. Just really quick. So this energy is just, it's very, very pure, very romantic, very deep energy that we're in. And this, it's great because we have this balance of things that are going on in the astral realm and things that are going on in the physical realm finally. And it does make sense because a lot of twin flames are reuniting right now. A lot of messages are coming in. And soulmates too are also coming in. So this is a really powerful month for love, and I think it's just going to get stronger and stronger. In 2018, we basically planted seeds in 2018. 2018 was about growth and becoming who we really are, and stepping into our power, and just there were all these energy shifts. And then 2019, I feel like we're going to see everything we've done in the astral realm manifest in the physical realm finally, if that makes any sense. So we have this really beautiful balance of energies right now, and it's all very very deep, very emotional. And I was thinking about my own twin flame the other night, maybe like 2 or 3 nights ago, and I could feel him. I mean, the telepathic communication was so strong that I could almost see him like sitting there thinking about reaching out to me. Like I could just feel his energy that strongly. And it was a lot of sexual energy too. Like I could, feel that he was thinking about that, possibly doing that. And I think a lot of you are in the same boat right now, where you guys are telepathically just, doing a lot right now. All right, what do we need to know about the heart chakra right now? So we've already channeled that we are telepathically communicating in meditation and in our dreams and everywhere else, and bringing this energy to the root chakra, and manifesting it through up through the heart, and just grounding it in the physical realm also through the root chakra. And so I want to look and basically see what else we need to know about the heart chakra. What is, how to word this correctly? Sorry if I seem spacey. I'm channeling a lot right now, so I'm only partially here right now, if that makes any sense. Usually my videos are a little bit more clear, but right now I feel like I'm picking up a lot of information all at once. Okay, so we've already looked into it. We know what, we know we're taking this information down. We know we're manifesting this in the physical realm, where we're bringing the astral communication and everything down to the physical realm. We're manifesting it, and then it's coming up, and we're sending it out through our heart chakra to our twin flames, maybe to soulmates for some of you too. What do we need to know about this process? What do we need to know about the heart chakra's connection to sexuality? What do we need to know about what the heart chakra is doing right now, basically? Vision, hope, honesty, belonging. Can you guys see that? And I feel drawn to pull one more reminder. Get these cards out of your way. The first card we have here is Vision, Aphrodite. Aphrodite, I don't know if you can see it right there. Aphrodite is a goddess that is associated with love, with passion, with all aspects of sexuality, with beauty. This card is basically confirmation that that is what's happening astrally. You know, when I looked at the word vision, that's just what I thought is, you know, meditation, dreams, telepathy. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but she's got like a light right here too. It's coming. It looks like it's coming from the heart chakra. See if I can get you guys to a better visual. But you can sort of see it just a little bit. But you know, this is again, this is what's coming out of the heart chakra. All these beautiful things that we're experiencing with them telepathically. We're now, you know, finally manifesting that in the physical realm as well. Then we have hope. You know, what we're experiencing with them in the astral realm right now, you know, this telepathic communication, this sexual energy that's pulling us in together, it's giving us a renewed sense of hope. It's giving us this faith that, you know, maybe they are actually around. Maybe this message is finally coming in. Because I mean, for a lot of you, I feel like it's already come in this past like week or two, but for some of us, you know, we're still waiting on that message. And so, you know, what we're experiencing, what we're telepathically experiencing and bringing down to the physical, it's giving us this renewed sense of hope, and we're balancing it here with honesty. This is where I feel like this is where we're at in the present moment. Grounding these energies. And at the same time, we're realizing that we have to be honest and authentic with ourselves and also with them when these conversations come in. You know, we have to be gentle with them, but we have to be honest at the same time. And so, you know, we're really just, we're blending these energies and we're balancing them. Like we're also finally, I mean, a lot of people have been wearing masks for so long, and there's just been so much pride and fear and ego. And I feel like hopefully we're finally moving past those energies and releasing it. So we're taking off these masks. And, you know, as we do this, our twin flames do this as well. And so we're living from this more honest, authentic place. And I feel like this is also connected to the vision card a little bit here. I feel like we're having these very honest, very raw and hopeful conversations telepathically right now with them. We're getting to the bottom of things telepathically. And I think that's preparing a lot of us for the discussions that are coming in physically. You know, for those of us that haven't received that yet, I feel like, you know, telepathically we're already kind of getting a heads up of what to expect when this conversation comes in. And so, you know, that hope and honesty is already here. It's just a matter of this, you know, fully manifesting in the physical. It's in the astral realm right now. We're communicating hope. We're communicating honesty with each other. We're, you know, astrally we're giving each other the go ahead to move forward. We're saying, you know, I do still love you, and at the same time we're having these honest, real conversations about how we feel and the things that need to change and what are in our own experiences. You know, things are coming to light, things are being illuminated finally. And also I also see the candle here. I feel like that's relevant for some of you if you've been thinking about doing candle magic. um you know, especially under a certain moon cycle. See right there, the moon. I feel like this is the go ahead right now to go ahead and do this. And then next we have belonging. And we've got it paired with the reminder card right here, which is don't forget. And to me, just intuitively reading these cards, the belonging card to me means home, meaning finally getting to that conclusion, to that point where you want to be. It's you know, twin flames coming home together, just finally reuniting and building a life together and feeling at home finally with each other. And then this card reminder card to me, I feel like this kind of goes hand in hand with it's like, you know, telepathically they're reminding us, you know, your home is with me. Um, you belong with me. We belong together. There's still love here, even if we haven't telepathically communicated or physically communicated in a long time. Um, you know, I'm reminding you that you're still my home. I'm still your home. We still belong together even after everything. We just, you know, we have to keep having hope. We have to have these honest, emotional conversations. We have to to allow ourselves to be vulnerable, to be open with each other, to say what we really feel, so that we can move past this together. So I feel like that's where the energies are at right now. Um, and again, all this light, this is connected to the heart chakra, like I said. I mean, it's all the chakras, but it's coming out through the heart chakra. Maybe a little bit through the root chakra as well. I mean, because that's where we're grounding. But then the majority of it, I feel like, goes up through the heart chakra. So we have this light here, and that's what the heart chakra is expressing, to them. That's the information that's being it's being sent through sexual energy, through emotions, even through pain, because if you're crying over them, it's still, there's still so much love there. You know what I mean? Like, it's still, even if you're sad, even if you're crying, you still have these pure intentions for them and this pure love for them that you're sending to them. Like, you're letting them know that you're going to put your pride aside and you're going to choose them. You're letting them know that just you're just willing to be vulnerable with them, and those tears kind of show it. I mean, I'm not recommending crying over them unless you feel the need to, unless it's coming up, but I'm just saying that that's not like, it's not a bad thing if you're crying over them necessarily. If you're, if you're missing them, if you're in those romantic feelings, it's like they're feeling that, and that's a really great thing. So telepathy is just so strong right now, and I think it's just going to keep getting stronger. They are being pushed by with divine intervention to reach out to us right now, which is a really good thing. And so yeah, so this is what the heart is. This is what our hearts are communicating right now. Hope, honesty, getting to the bottom of things, truth, illumination, passion, romance, just pure love, this pure energy, giving them the green light to go forward, and they're giving you the green light to go forward as well. And then you're also, reminding them, and they're reminding you as well that, your home is with me. We're still energetically tied. We're still meant to be. We're still, we've had all these past lives together, and, we're always going to be tied. Um, and it's just a reminder to come home to each other, basically. So let's pull some tarot cards as well. Let me relight this sage just really quick. Okay. I think we've cleared up everything regarding what's going on with the chakras right now. Some of you do have root chakra blocks. I'm seeing some muddiness in your root chakras, which if you're not in tune with this energy, this could be part of it. Is maybe you're just having a hard time, especially if you're dealing with financial issues. Past relationships coming back, anything like that that's still heavily weighing on you. I do sense some darkness in the root chakra for some of you, which is blocking everything that we just talked about. So if you haven't fully tapped into this energy yet, I feel like you are about to. You just might need to do some clearing work before you're able to fully get into it. Okay. And since this is weekend energy, what do we need to know about the weekend? I'm also feeling like some of you are going to meet someone this weekend. I feel like, I mean, there are new soulmates coming in a lot this year, and I think it's really just where you're at in your path, which is going to give you an idea of when they might come in. I mean, you can't know for sure when, but I feel like some of you are just ready for that, and I think some of you are going to be meeting them this weekend. So, congratulations on that. If you're thinking about going out somewhere and you're considering, do you want to go, do you want to cancel, and go, trust me. If you're feeling like your guides are pulling you to go somewhere and it feels like a good, like a positive thing, not like not nothing toxic, like don't go hang out with toxic people, of course, but if you're going to an event that just kind of resonates with your soul and it just feels right to you, I would go. Even if you just stay for a couple hours, there might be someone there that you need to meet. And that's for some of you. Again, that's not for all of you. It's not for everybody. It could just be for one person even, but there's someone here. That's okay. Do these cards want to be chosen? Is this okay? I guess these are the cards that want to be chosen. Ah! Five of Wands. Oh crap, I don't even know what order they want to go in. Okay. Five of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Tower, the Hermit, and the High Priestess. Okay. Oh, let me... You guys see that? Okay, okay, I think you can. It's really interesting that the Tower is here because I've been talking about the Tower a lot in my my soulmate and twin flame readings because the Tower is what a lot of divine masculines just experienced this past month or two. Just complete sudden life changes. Job changes, career, relationships, just everything changing and kind of caving in all at once. But this was divine intervention. This energy was necessary to push them out of stagnation. This Five of Wands here is in the past, and this card could point to, I mean, it could be arguments. It could just be, you guys having differences, not seeing eye to eye, conflict, tension, just any sort of confrontation, and also a lot of pain. And what I sense, I mean, I don't sense a lot of anger when I look at this card. What I sense more than anything is just pain. It's two people that are like this man seems like he's holding on to a lot of pride. He's kind of looking away. She's very visibly sad. I think he's sad too. But she's very visibly sad. You know what I mean? She is just laying down. She's kind of sulking. She feels hopeless. She feels alone. She feels depressed, lost. And then we have this man who's also in this energy, but he's got this hat on where it's like he's trying to like cover it up. He's trying to, you see him, he's pulling his hat down, like kind of blinding himself. Like he doesn't see her pain. He doesn't see her, he doesn't see or understand what she's feeling in this card, I feel. And he's just kind of ignoring it. But I know this is a card of conflict, and for some of you it might mean actual like arguments, but for many of you, when I pick up this card, I feel so much pain when I hold this card and looking at her face, looking at how he's obviously in pain too, but he's got his pride, he's got his ego, and he's trying to blind himself and just kind of pretend like it's not there. But I feel like it's really good that I was drawn to put this card. I mean, they all kind of fell out at once, but I ended up putting this card first without realizing it, and I think that's a pretty good sign because that means that's in the past. We're finally moving past this energy. We're finally moving past this pride and fear and just wanting to reach out, wanting to be with each other, and holding back and not texting the other person even though you want to. Not reaching out and even though you want to, and just fighting yourself. So we're moving past this energy, which is really great. And then here we have the Knight of Cups. If you can see that. I always like to look at the images too. We've got like what looks like a portal right here. We've got this like circle. It could be sage. It could be, there are all these symbols on it that almost look like sigils or something. It's just like this. It's kind of by the heart chakra too, where it's just all this energy that she's sending out, which kind of makes sense with what we just talked about. It's like her intentions for him too also kind of pushed him and pushed our guides to intervene. I know that my god Thor, for example, is he's tired of seeing me cry over my twin flame. He's tired of me just hoping that my twin flame would finally message me and finally say something to me, even if it's just, hi, how are you doing? He's tired of seeing me cry. He's tired of me feeling alone and being alone, and he is pushing my twin flame too to reach out. So I feel like this is kind of saying, like, I feel like these are connected a little bit, where it's saying her intentions and the intentions of her guides. And again, this could be a male too. So however the energies resonate, you could be a male in this energy as well. It's whatever energy is resonating with you. You could be the other person. So just keep that in mind. But But yeah, but she's sending out this just this pure love, this pure, it's like a portal almost. And I feel like that, along with her guides, are what caused this tower moment, you know? Like we basically said, like, enough is enough. You gotta, we can't keep going in circles and circles and circles. We gotta get out of this stagnant energy now. We have to move forward together. Um, Even if things are messy, we just, it's time for us to move forward. And so this caused that tower moment there. Knight of Cups is, I feel like it's about like a love offer. It's following the heart, not just the head. It's, I mean, here it's more like ego and mind based. It's like, these two people really want to talk to each other, but they're just, I mean, this is in the past, of course, but they were really wanting to talk to each other, and they just had too much pride. They just had too much fear, and they were holding on to that. And even though there's so much love there, they were ignoring it. But we moved past this energy, and we got into the energy of the Knight of Cups, which is, you're thinking with your heart finally. You're moving forward, you're moving past this, you're allowing your heart to take control here, but in a really beautiful way. This Knight of Cups energy here, they realize that their intuition and their heart is what needs to be in control, because with the mind, it's all pride and it's all fear, and it just wasn't getting you guys anywhere, and you decided, it's so much better to live authentically. It's so much better to live from the heart. It's so much better to be intuitive if you want things to move forward, and that's where you're at right now. I feel, you're realizing how important love is to you. You're accepting that you're a romantic person, and that romance is really important to you, and you're taking that and you're making it manifest in the physical realm. You're manifesting your dreams. You're fighting for your passions. You're giving into imagination and to emotions and intuition, but at the same time you're also taking action to make these dreams manifest. In your work life too, I feel like you're taking these dreams and these ideas that you've had for so long, and you're making them manifest in the physical realm. So, and then I feel like this again. I feel like this leads to the tower moment, which is this other person, realizing who you are, waking up, this strong, passionate, pure, loving energy that you've sent out to them, and your divine intervention as well is just, it's woken this person up, and they're going through the awakening process right now. And again, their energy, if there's still some of the twin flame masculines are still in this energy. Many of them are. Some just now had their tower moments. Others had it about a month ago, and they're still processing everything. But either way, this is, drastic life changes, ending karmic relationships, ending jobs, losing jobs. It could be, I feel like, couch hopping for some. Um, because like losing homes, they're being pushed out of stagnant energy. They're being pushed away from anyone that was toxic for them, be it family members, friends, lovers. They were just they're being pushed out, pushed away from that to align with their true purpose and their true destiny, and to align with, the person who truly matches their heart and soul, which is you. Um, so yeah, so this energy influenced their tower moment, and then that's where many of them are at now. And looking at the Hermit card here, I feel like the Hermit and the Knight of Cups are two separate energies. But do you notice here how the Hermit has, I don't know if yeah, you can see that. She has this red lantern, which, red is all about action, passion, love, fiery energy. It's red. It's pure, it's seduction. It's just this pure, passionate, fiery energy. Um, and with like candle magic, for example, pink is like, say if you're doing like love drawing rituals, um, or road opening or that kind of thing. Pink is like slow long-term love, and red is like fast acting kind of love. It's like it's quick, and that's the energy we're in now too, where it's like we're not going slow with them anymore. We're not willing to go slow with each other anymore. It's time for movement. Like we've been stagnant more than long enough. But anyway, you see how she has this red lantern here, and it's kind of connecting to this Knight of Cups energy, which is, see? And she's looking down at her as well. You see how they're looking at each other, they're checking each other out. And notice we've got like a crow or a raven here too, and that to me always represents. I mean, it always reminds me of my twin flame because he's very connected to the Norse gods and goddesses, and the day I met him, it's like the past life memories that came up from meeting him. Like it really put me in touch with my gods and goddesses as well. Which so my primary pantheon is Norse, and I think of Odin when I see this, or I think of the gods and goddesses. So if you have that connection to this crow or raven, might mean something specific for you. There are a number of gods that are associated with these birds, so keep that in mind. So anyway, so this connection here, it's like we were talking about with the Knight of Cups. It's just this pure loving energy coming out. This woman is very, look at her. Look at what she's, just how she's dressed, the sparkles around her, her hope, her innocence, her faith. She just has a very pure heart. She's very empathetic, very loving, very caring, and she's sending out this energy through her heart chakra. And not only did it cause this tower moment and cause them to change their life drastically, they're also sort of in hermit mode right now. But even though they're in hermit mode, I feel like they're still looking at you. You're affecting them very deeply. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they might be isolating a bit. They're in very heavy energy. They're in this very heavy tower energy. Um, where they might be very introspective. They're probably meditating. They're in hermit mode right now. They're a bit isolated right now. They're still trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces from this tower they just experienced. But I see them, but see, she's, even though she's in this mode, see, she's not focused on anything that's going on around her in this picture. She's just looking at this Knight of Cups right here. She's just looking at you. She's looking at this, she's very focused on your connection, your relationship. She's focused on this healing, loving energy that you're sending out. Um, and then with this lantern too, it's kind of like almost like this energy here is like shining a light for you. You know what I mean? Like this light is part of it. It's part of why you're able to send out this energy, is because she's giving you hope and faith by lifting this light up for you and clearing your path. This energy is clearing out your path so that you can send this loving healing energy to them. So it's all very much connected. And then we have the High Priestess here, which is about, I think, both of you. I feel like this is primarily your energy, but it's their energy as well. The final result is you stepping fully into your power, you using your intuition, and you finding this balance right here, um, between the intuition, between your intuition and in the physical world. It's balance. It's kind of like what this whole video has been talking about, is finally grounding the experiences and the love from the astral realm into the physical realm. And so I take this card to be about balancing these energies, and knowledge and intuition. This is the kind of energy that you're stepping into. You're becoming the High Priestess, and so when this person gets out of hermit mode, this is what they're moving to. They're moving towards you. All right. I feel like we should pull just a few more cards. I don't know why, but I'm feeling that there's another message. All right. All right, what else do we need to know about the current energy that we're going to experience this weekend? And again, for many of you, there's messages coming in. So what you're experiencing telepathically right now, and this sexual energy, which might have thrown some of you off because it's just so strong right now. We have Love and the Moon when I shuffled the deck. And so this energy is just, it might be throwing some of you off because it's so powerful, but it's really a good thing. You are on your path, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. As long as you're moving. Things are moving, as crazy as they might be. As messy as this energy might be, it's really amazing that we're out of stagnation and that things are finally going forward. And there's so much just pure energy, pure healing, just pure telepathic communication and love this weekend that you guys are going to be experiencing. So really tune into the energy. Remember to unblock your chakras, because if this reading I mean, if this didn't fully resonate with you with what I was saying about the chakras, it could be partially because some of your chakras are blocked. So you might not be doing this as intensely and as deeply as some other twin flame couples are. So it'd be really good for you to do some chakra clearing and healing work this weekend too, so that you can get into this energy, and that you can start sending each other love through your sexual energy. Okay. All right, what final messages, because I feel like there's something else that we need to hear. I don't know what it is, though. But what final messages do we have for the people that are watching this video? What do they need to know right now? What energy are we in? What do they need to know about the current energies? Just what do you want to tell me? When I shuffle, I just like, I feel the energy too. Sometimes I'll just, you know, like this pile will just feel right to me. You know what I mean? Like that's how I shuffle. Okay, so there's the moon in love again, which I just mentioned, which, I guess that they're planning on coming out. Okay. So this is what else we need to know. So we've got the moon, we have love, self-worth, complicated, and then we have strength. I take these cards to mean a couple of different things. The moon to me is about intuition. It's also about moon magic. If you're doing candle magic or anything like that on certain moon cycles, I think I mentioned that in the last deck that we pulled. And so this could be relevant to some of you that are on the fence about, whether or not to do a certain spell. This could be the go ahead and do that. The moon is about intuition. It's about magic. It's about, feminine energy. And I feel like connected to the love card too. This is about basically blending these energies. It's using, I feel like it's using your intuition when it comes to love as well. And when I saw her hold it, a lot of messages are coming in for a lot of us, and when I saw her holding this heart, I immediately thought of a message. And so I feel like what this reading is telling, this part of the reading at least was telling us, is about this message that's coming in. It's saying, use your feminine energy, your magic, your power to manifest, your intuition, your and combine it with your love for this person, with your with empathy, with your good intentions for this person when this message comes in. And at the same time, remember that your self-worth, if you're feeling depressed right now, just keep in mind that your self-worth is really just, it's not dependent on other people, like, you're a good person regardless of whether or not the people around you see it or not, regardless of whether or not the people around you might not be stepping forward, they might not be very supportive right now. You might have some friendships that just aren't very supportive right now, and this is saying, you are worthy of love. Your self-worth doesn't decrease based on another person's inability to see your value. So stay confident, stay strong, stay intuitive when this message of love comes in. And here we have complicated. So, I mean, like many of us have already picked up, when this message does come in for the majority of us, I feel like the message is going to be, going to be a little bit heavy, because they did just have their tower moment. So these messages aren't going to be, some of them will be, some of them will just be like a hi, how are you doing? Because that's, all they can get out at the moment. But for many of you, this message might be complicated. There might be people in third party situations. There might be people that people that have had all these drastic life changes overnight, practically. It's the complicated card is it's connected to the tower in the tarot deck, which is the card that just came up in the last reading, and so this is connected to that. This is part of that reading. It's just saying, they just had their tower moment, so expect them to talk about what's been on their mind, and that might be messy for a lot of you. A lot of, they might have just lost a job. They might be living, on someone's couch. They might be, I don't know why I keep picking that up, but could be my own twin actually, because it keeps coming to me. So maybe it's my own twin. Maybe a few of you as well, because I feel like a lot of people did just lose their homes and did just, like I said, they were just pushed out of stagnant energy. So even if you had a home that was comfortable for you, if you were around toxic people, your guides are pushing them out of that energy no matter what, even if it's messy at first. So this is just a reminder of that. If there's been a lot that's been on this person's mind, they might come in with kind of like a bit of a harsh, prideful energy. Remember that a lot of them do still have a lot of pride and a lot of fear, and so they might eventually just to cave into this divine intervention and be like, okay, I'll message this person, but I'm going to be kind of a dick when I message them, so kind of expect a little bit of that with some of you, that there might be a lot of pride there. There might be there's just all these life changes, secrets coming to light, secrets being revealed, maybe emotions that they've suppressed, anger that they have towards you, even that they just haven't been expressing, that's going to come out all at once. And I think the message they're going to give you is that their life is complicated right now. I think that they're bringing in that energy of complication, and so when this comes in, you need to have strength, and you need to balance that strength, though. You need to be strong. Don't take what they say too personally, because again, they're really holding on to pride. So yes, some of them might tell you their secrets and be open and honest with you right away. That's what we're hoping for. That's the energy that's sort of present, that we're trying to get into. But for others, they might still be holding on to all that pride and fear and ego. And so you really need to not take what they say too personally when they come in. They have a lot going on in their lives right now with this tower moment they just experienced. So you really need to have some strength and stand your ground, and know that you're worthy of love, and know that your self-worth doesn't depend on them or anybody else. Know that who you are as a soul is consistent, and that even if they remind you of things you did or didn't do in the past or whatever, just keep staying in this energy of strength and self-worth, and at the same time have that balance of being gentle and loving with them and being intuitive at the same time. So I think that this message was just coming up as, kind of a heads up for the messages that are coming in. Like I said, we're grounding these energies in the physical world now. And expect that to happen. Expect, we're like I said, we're communicating telepathically a lot right now, and we're bringing all these energies in and grounding them using our chakras, and using, especially our heart chakra connected to our sexuality. And so as we ground these energies, that's going to make these things manifest in the physical world. So don't be surprised when this person does actually message you. Okay, I'm going to pull just a few cards from this deck that I made. Okay. Messages for individuals that are watching this, please. Messages for the individual people that are watching this. And this will resonate with you. Like, you'll know if this is for you or not. And it might not be, this might, if I have 100 people watching this video, this might be for only 2 or 3 people watching. But again, they'll probably know if it's for you. It should be something that resonates with you. Okay. 3 messages. In the near future. That's great. Ooh, okay, I don't know why you can't see these cards when I put them up. That's so strange. But there we have the in the near future card, which is, this is coming in the near future. It's coming in now. And yes, If you've been thinking, is this person my twin flame? Is this person, are they really coming back? The answer is yes. And I feel like I think that's about it. I feel like that's what they wanted to say, basically. Yeah, I think that's it. In the near future, yes, this is coming. Most of my cards are like specific messages, so I was kind of surprised. Um, let's see if I can shuffle again. So can I get specific messages for the people watching this? Like, for someone watching this, is there something that their twin flame wants to tell them? Can you go ahead and bring this message in? I'm afraid of reaching out to you and being rejected. I want to be vulnerable to you with you. I'm trying to let you in. Um, I want to let you in. I'm trying, even if it doesn't seem like I am, even if it doesn't feel like this person is trying to let you in, even if they come in with this prideful, stubborn message and it feels like they're half-assing it. They're trying to push past their pride. So be patient with them. They do want to be vulnerable with you. Like on a soul level, they do feel very vulnerable, very open. They're trying to balance their mind, their heart, their body, their soul. And there's been a conflict between the soul and the mind for many twin flames, and so they're saying that they're trying to find that balance finally. They're trying to be vulnerable. They're trying to be romantic and open. It's just not an energy that they're completely used to. So be patient with them. And they do want to talk to you. They're just afraid of what you might say. They're afraid that you might not forgive them. I want you to communicate with me, reach out to me, open up to me. So if the ball is in your court, this is saying, go ahead and send that text message. Maybe keep it light. Just say hi, how's your day? But send it. Say something. You'll know what to say. Okay, I feel like that's it. The card at the bottom was your body language is sending me messages, which could apply to some of you. I don't think it applies to many of you, but for a couple of you, possibly. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. I'm a new YouTube reader, so I still need to promote myself. So if you watch this and it resonates with you, please comment below and please share this video out so that I can get more subscribers. Because it's really going to help me if you guys share these videos, because when more people come in and more people are watching me, I'm going to start tuning into these specific people that are watching me. And then when I do my readings, it's I'm going to channel a specific group of people that's watching me, and that's going to make my readings a lot stronger too. So please share me. Please like my comments, subscribe to me. Or not like my comments, comment on here and like my video, share it out, subscribe. If this resonated with you, tell your friends. All right, thank you guys. Have a good day.